Hello, my name is Navigator, and I'm very excited today because today we are going to be unboxing the Nick and Matt Jackson, aka the Young Bucks, Street Fighter AEW collab. Now, man, that was a mouthful, but yeah, for the most part, this is a GameStop exclusive, as you guys can see here, a limited edition, and this is, well, yeah, a Street Fighter collab. There is a third figure that I have here, I do have it, it's not with me, and that is going to be the Kenny Omega collab. He's all the way upstairs in some bin. I don't feel like dragging him out, and honestly, it's not like I can really compare them or anything, because these figures and the Kenny Omega figure are two totally separate. Okay, let's just get into this. Let's unbox this. Let's see what we have in store. So, just before I open this all up, I'm going to unbutton my knife here. You see I got my mossy oak, and we're going to take a quick look at each of these figures. So, yeah, just kind of off the bat, I know there's a glare there. It might be a little bit difficult to see, but these look really, really cool. And I've honestly been waiting to pick these up for a while, and I finally found a decent price for them from GameStop, and I picked them up. So you got, which one is this? This is Nick Jackson, that's right. So you got Nick Jackson on the back with his autograph right there. I mean, honestly, it looks like it comes with a bunch of accessories and stuff, and I'm curious to see what the background is. It looks like a street or something like that. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess hence Street Fighter. But he is dressed as Ken from Street Fighter. Now, I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan, but I do know who Ken and I do know who Ryu is. And this, of course, is Matt Jackson dressed as Ryu from Street Fighter. And similar to his brother, a bunch of different hands, and I think we get 2 different head sculpts for each, so that's correct there. And yeah, I'm excited to pop into this. And just looking on the back real quick, kind of the same thing, his autograph, his picture, and that's pretty much it. So actually, let's start with Matt right here. Now, I watch AEW, but I'm not a particularly big fan of the Young Bucks, but I figured that this outfit in particular for them was kind of sweet, and there's a bunch of different hands and everything, so I figured I'd pick this up. If I was ever going to get a Young Bucks set, it would definitely be this one. So we're going to dig in here. As you guys know, with these AEW figures, there are 3 different tabs, and we're just going to poke the holes in all of them and open this bad boy up. Let's see if we can get in here as easily as I would like. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's use some brute force there. You know what? Might have to use brute force on all this. Not like I'm putting it back in the wrapping, right? So we get all that out of there. And like my friend Kyle Peterson says, see you later. All right. Let's just get them both out of the packaging while we're here. We'll get that done. We'll kind of do a 2-in-1 here, I guess. I'm just going to slice this whole thing off. We'll just completely get rid of that. I guess I'll puncture over here. Get that done. Man, these AEW figures, I'm trying to do my best. Make sure I can get all this out of the way. Let's, come on, get out of here. Get out of here. We don't need all this stuff. See you later. Almost took the whole set down there, but let's sheath our knife here, make sure we don't get cut at all, and we will get into unboxing these figures. So here we have it. Both of them out of the packaging. There we go. Let's take a look at this is oh man, I'm already forgetting them. This is Nick Jackson right here. There we are. Jeez, I told you I'm not a huge fan of the Young Bucks. I can barely remember their names. What is going on with this? You got to pull that out to get the head. Let's pop this head out. And oh, no way. This is tied around the plastic there. That is so annoying. That is very annoying. It would have been nice if they had kept that original knot in this headband, because I doubt that you will get back to that original knot status, I guess you could call it. So we'll get that out of here. Let's just pop them all out. I'm going to put the accessories where they need to go. In my first video, I think I talked about why I have these here. This is just to see for like lighter colored items, and this is for darker colored items, just so you can see them a little bit better on screen. I'll pop all these out. Let's take that out of here. And finally, hopefully without breaking them, oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's got a little plastic thing right there. This is just an abomination. Not actually, but I'm gonna be careful not to tear up his gi. Maybe we'll just go in the back here and tug that out and just slice it down. I guess that's gonna be how we're gonna get him out of here. Oh my gosh, what else is he attached to? It's attached to everything. All right, there he is, out of the box. See you later. Let's get to the other Jackson here. So, God, pull the head out. I'm getting a whole workout unboxing these figures. My God, they really did a whole number on these, didn't they? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to move as quick as possible here, guys. There's just so much plastic. Oh my gosh, and then we got all this again. Let's see if I can cut this off. Don't want to cut myself. That's good. Come on, that was the same one I just did, right? And then let's just pull that up and slice it off. Okay, that should work. And there he goes, just as easily as his brother. Just kidding. All right, let's get all this plastic out of here. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. See you later. See you later. See you later. See you later. There's just so much stuff that these came with. So, oh my gosh. All right. Let's try to clean these guys up a little bit. Let's try to get everything nice and organized here. We'll throw those down. But see all this plastic and everything on these figures. Like, really, I know that the Unrivaled and the Unmatched collection don't go through these lengths. But maybe it's because they had all the cloth stuff on them. So let's get all this plastic and everything off. Oh my gosh. What is even going on with this arm wrap? It's so tough to pull off. Oh my... I'm going to have to get the knife to slice my own fingers off to try to get this thing going. Oh my gosh. Come on, there we go. There's the arm. I didn't cut it at all. It doesn't look like I cut it at all. Just almost knocked my camera over, I guess. But see, it's just wrapped so tight around his arm there. That's a nightmare to get off. Oh my lord. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. For a little kid too, that would be... I mean, they'd get bored of the figure before they could even unbox it. All right. He's all good. Let's see if I can just wrap this around his head real quick. You know what? We're going to be swapping heads anyways. Let's not do that. Let's move on to whatever brother this is. Matt, Nick. At this point, I could care less. I just want to see the figures without the plastic on him, and I dropped him. Oh my gosh. We are all over the place here today, but this is killing me. These arms are killing me. Come on. Oh man, I'm going to cut my carotid artery here. You guys are never going to hear from me again. Come on. Oh my gosh, just come off. It should be a thing where it just slides right off. Like, this is making next to no sense. Why? And listen, I know the bleeding and all that, I get that. I know that's a major problem with a lot of these figures, but like, come on. It's like Fort Knox trying to get in there. Okay. Whew. Looks like we're finally done getting to these actual figures. Holy crap. So let's see if I can get all that mess out of the way. All that. We'll wipe our hands of that. We're good. So let's take a look at Ryu Matt Jackson first. So he's looking pretty all right, if I'm being honest. And guys, I gotta say, coolest part about these Young Bucks figures are the pants. Those are just too cool. They're almost like bell-bottom jeans. Just looks absolutely awesome. So let's see. It's got some pretty good articulation around there. I assume the articulation is going to be the same with all the AEW figures, and just looking at it, it definitely is. I love the wrist tape, the red wrist tape, and he's got the red wrist tape as well. Under the gi, doesn't really seem like there's anything going on, so I'm not going to take that off or anything. No bleeding, nothing to worry about on that front, but that's pretty damn sweet. The only thing I can say is that it kind of looks like this foot is a little messed up. I'm not really sure what exactly is going on with that, but can he stand? Yeah, he can stand, so I guess that's good. But yeah, pretty sweet. I love this, the Young Bucks stuff on the back. That is really, really cool. And then let's see him with let's do the other head first. Let's throw that one on there. Oh man, if I can. There we go. Yeah, that's not a bad head sculpt. I'm just not really sure why he's doing that kissy face. That's a little weird. I'd probably rather go with this one than that one. So let's go with that one. Let's see. And then we'll throw that headband on him. And, oh, man, I just wish that you didn't have to untie it like you did in the... because it's never going to be the same as when the manufacturer sets it, if you guys know what I mean. But let's see. So we got... Oh, that's really tricky. That's really tricky because the head is so tiny compared to the size of this thing. And I guess we could maybe tie it one more time. Let's find out. Oh, man, that is just... I mean, it looks all right, I guess, from the front, but from the back, that's just... See, I I wish that they had made it so it stayed on the head, because then it would have been perfect. It would have been just the way that they had it in the factory. But overall, I will say that this Matt Jackson figure is pretty damn cool. I really do like this. I like the kind of torn sleeves there, which is pretty sweet. So let's move on. Let's move on to his brother, Nick Jackson. So here we have it. I will say, out of the two, I think I do prefer this one. I just really like the red on this. These red pants are super awesome. They've got the super kick right there. Of course, the Young Bucks in the back, just the same as with Matt. My face get in there? Hello. Maybe it did. Who cares? I don't care. All right, let's throw him up there. And I mean, it's the same articulation, same stuff as his brother. And let's check out what the other head sculpt looks like on here. Oh, actually, that's not a terrible head sculpt. It's kind of a normal looking face. That's actually pretty cool. Let's see what he's got with the headband on. And I know it's going to be the same horror story as it was with his brother. But let's just at least try to see what it'll look like. Does Ken even wear a headband? I forgot. I don't even think Ken wears a headband. I'm not even sure. Who knows? Who cares? I sure as hell don't care. I barely play Street Fighter. I don't think I ever... Okay. I'm so done with that. I'm so done with that. So that's the figure. That's the whole review. I literally... that bugged me, because I knew that it wouldn't fit the same as it did when it was in the packaging. So, that's a total bummer. But honestly, I don't even think Ken wears a headband. And he looks pretty sweet without it. I'm not going to lie. This is definitely, though, the standout figure of the two. The faces on this one, like, I don't know. They're just not really that appealing of faces. And meanwhile, I kind of got the angry look and then the normal face. That is, and I mean, his other head's out of here. But this is definitely the more appealing figure. So if you guys are looking to, like, get one of these, maybe your GameStop has these on peg warmers and you're trying to itch that AEW thing, I would definitely recommend getting this one. They're both really cool, don't get me wrong, but this red one is just a hell of a lot cooler. I love the gi, I love the pants, and yeah, that's all I got to say. The head sculpts are just absolutely phenomenal. So folks, there you have it. These hands are pretty much, this is the last thing I can really say, these hands are just kind of doing like the Street Fighter poses, like the like the comment, and that's Dragon Ball, but you guys know what I mean. And honestly, folks, there's not really a lot more that I can say with these figures, although I will say, out of all of the Young Bucks figures that have been released that I have seen, I do think that these are probably the best variation you're going to get. Something I didn't really talk about is these figures are not loose at all. They are very, not stiff, but they are very, like, in place. They're very sturdy, and I'm not sure how the other figures are, but if the other figures are loose, then I would totally go for this. And on top of that, you could rip off these gis or the whatever, the headbands, and just have them go shirtless with the red and the white, and they would look like they're not part of a Street Fighter collab. And actually, one last thing I want to check. Kenny Omega had some stuff written on his back. You know what? I don't think that they'll have it on here. And I'm definitely not undoing these, because we'll have the same story that we had with all of these. So, all right, folks, I don't want to waste any more of your time. I have a couple more reviews coming out today. But thank you so much for watching my, I guess, Young Bucks review and unboxing, whatever you want to call it. So with all that being said, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.